Hey, FTMKickstart, it's Luke. Sorry this is late. I was supposed to post yesterday, Saturday, but I wasn't able to at all. So this is coming to you a little belated. I was kind of stressing out over this topic because I'm not sure I have much in the way of diet, health, and fitness to share. Just a little bit of what I consider common sense knowledge about it. This is based on opinion, not fact. So let me just let you guys know what works for me in order to stay healthy. Well, as far as diet goes, I tend to stay away from eating too much soy as an FTM individual because I'm pretty sure that it does raise levels of estrogen within your body. It doesn't lower your testosterone, but it does increase estrogen levels, if you eat quite a bit of it or drink quite a bit of it. So I do stay away from it, eating too much. I mean, a little bit's fine. It's healthy, but, everything in moderation. And I also heard that bananas increase your testosterone levels. So bananas, good thing. And it's good anyway. It's good for anybody anyway. Everybody needs that potassium. It's good for the ticker. Also, I am a vegetarian. I am a lacto-ovo type vegetarian, so I incorporate dairy and eggs into my diet, but I do not eat any fish or meat, none at all. Nothing with a face. So that works really well for me. I've been a vegetarian on and off my entire life, basically, since I was like 8 or 9. My mother switched over from a completely omnivorous diet with we kids, me and my sisters, to straight up veganism. And let me tell you, if you do that right, that is an excellent diet. You have to be extremely knowledgeable. You have to know what the hell you're doing. You have to eat a lot. I think it's best to eat, when you're a vegan, I think it's best to eat 6 little meals a day. Not large portions, but 6 little portions a day. And eat a lot of protein. Everybody should, not just FTMs. A lot of this just really is basic common knowledge. I am not up on the whole bodybuilding, weightlifting thing, where people or FTM guys are, going for this like bodybuilder look, and they're trying to slam a bunch of whey protein and shit. I don't really know much about that whole deal. So I don't have a lot to say on that. However, if you do want to know how to get that type of a body and live that kind of life and eat that way, look up Buck Angel on YouTube, and he has quite a few videos explaining like what he eats throughout the day, what he eats before a workout, what kind of workouts he incorporates into his fitness routine. He's really helpful FTM guy. So look him up. I admittedly don't work out that often at all, and I really should. I lead quite a sedentary life, admittedly. I have a very sedentary job where I just sit at a computer all day. But when I was working out, I was using an elliptical machine. I found one for fairly reasonable, real cheap on Craigslist. So if you're looking for exercise equipment, I would highly recommend looking on Craigslist in your area. So, and I just lift these little free weights, these little 8-pound weights, and when I do work out, but I'm not very good at it. I mostly just try to eat healthy, keep up with my vegetarian diet. It is not a hard diet to keep up with, in my opinion. I don't miss meat really at all. I find that eating vegetarian, I feel a lot lighter. I feel like I have more energy because I don't have all that meat trying to digest in my body and weighing me down. If you're curious about vegetarianism, I would recommend trying to cut out meat to maybe Like you could sort of taper yourself off of meat. So like maybe if you were eating 3 meat-based meals a week, you go down to 2, and then go down to 1, and then like every other week, and then pretty much you're off of it. So I just make sure I get a lot of calcium. So I eat like a yogurt like every day. Protein is in things that you wouldn't usually expect, like proteins in dairy, proteins in nuts, things like that. So just look at the back of content of all your foods, and you'll see that it's in there. I eat a lot of granola bars. I eat these little bars called Lara bars. That's Lara. Those are fantastic to take on the go. They're really healthy. There's only like four or five ingredients in these. They have flavors like peanut butter and jelly. It tastes exactly like it. Apple pie. They have this like really yummy peanut butter chocolate chip one, and they're all super healthy for you. There's nothing bad in these. There's no GMOs or anything that's a genetically modified food. So I just try to stay away from things that would contain a lot of hormones in them, like dairy that has hormones in it. I try to buy the dairy that is hormone free, and it should say on the front of your product. Of course, eat a lot of greens, a lot of leafy greens, but that's really it. I'm on a common sense diet, and I just drink a lot of water a day. I try to drink at least 64 ounces or more. Only thing is I pee a lot, but hey, of course you're going to pee a lot if you drink that much water. So I hear people complaining about that, and it's really a petty complaint. It flushes out the toxins. If you're getting sick, it's really good for you to drink a lot of water because it can sometimes help flush the illness out. Just keep active. Just, whatever you'd normally do before you transition, just keep doing that. I don't find that you really need to do much else in order to keep healthy as a trans individual, except for the things that you were always doing in order to stay healthy. Don't smoke. Don't keep your drinking to very moderate, because testosterone is processed through the liver with injections, and that can affect your liver over time. So it's important not to drink heavily. If you have any questions, just ask me. I might be able to put you on the right path or point in the right direction. So yeah, like any questions about vegetarianism, I'd be happy to answer. And I've heard some trans guys say like, oh, I gotta eat tons of meat because I gotta build muscle and you need protein. Well, it's like there's protein and plenty of meat substitutes too, and things that aren't meat substitutes, just regular foods. And how many like hormones are in that meat? I mean, it's not healthy. There's lots of antibiotics and shit in there that we don't need to be ingesting. So yeah, you don't need meat to build muscle. You don't need meat to get protein. I eat tempeh, which is a meat substitute. It's very good. There's a meat substitute called seitan. That's spelled Seitan. Really good stuff if you prepare it right. Very good for you. Again, tempeh or I think these things are soy-based, but there are meat substitutes that are not soy-based that you can utilize in your cooking. So, yeah, that's about all I have to suggest as of now, but if I think of anything, I'll let you know. Please don't hesitate to shoot me a message, and you guys have a good week. Sayonara.